morning. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Judy. Hope everyone's having a beautiful Friday. It's sunshine here in Arkansas already. It's supposed to be sunshine all day long, so I thought I'd get my sun oven out and make some bread, and thought you might like to, come along. But I'm making an Irish soda bread. It's going to have sharp cheddar cheese and some fresh rosemary, minced up in it. So I'm excited to make it. You can use it for sandwiches or toast or however, but so I thought you might like to come along and make some bread. But first I want to show you, look at this cup that I found. Isn't it beautiful? It's on both sides. I found it at my local Salvation Army for $1. And I'm excited. I love chickens and roosters, and he's just so magnificent looking. So anyway, so let's make some bread. Okay, let's make our Irish soda bread. So in my bowl here, I have 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I'm using the King Arthur all-purpose flour. It's unbleached flour. I have a half a teaspoon of baking soda, 3/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar, and I'm using the McCormick brand. A half a teaspoon of kosher salt, 1/4 teaspoon of fresh cracked black pepper, and now I'm going to add my 2 tablespoons of rosemary that I actually put it in my NutriBullet because it has 2 separate cups and it's like for grains and stuff, and I just chopped it up that way. It was a lot easier. So 2 tablespoons of that. That aside. And we're just going to whisk this up and get it mixed up. And then I'll add the cheese. And I'll use my wooden spoon instead of my whisk. Okay. The baking soda and the salt and everything mixed up in there. Okay, now we're going to add our 2 cups of grated, this is actually extra sharp cheddar cheese, and I use the Tillamook brand. Get that in there. I had it sit on the counter so it's gotten a little soft. Okay, let's get this out of the way. I'm just going to use our spoon. Ooh, this is going to be so good. I bet you could have it with soup. That'd be really good too. But I'm excited to use my sun oven. It's been a while, like I said, since I've used it, and I want to start using it more now. The sun is getting higher in the sky. Okay, there's our sharp cheddar cheese. Let me set this aside a minute. Now we got 1 cup of buttermilk, full fat buttermilk, and I'm using 1 room temperature large egg from my chickens. Put that in there. Get the whisk, and we're going to whisk this egg up. This is a pretty simple recipe. I don't know if you've ever noticed fresh chicken eggs compared to store-bought. They're such a bright yellow color. Almost. Okay, that should be good. Get this whisk out of the way. Okay, now we're going to incorporate it into our dry ingredients. I'll just pour it a little bit at a time. I love buttermilk too. I don't like to drink it, but I love to put it in recipes. Let's get the rest of it in there. Alright, set that aside. Use the spoon. Excuse me. My sinuses are... Pollen is really bad in Arkansas right now. I don't know about any other place, but Arkansas is really bad. Although the rain did knock some of it down, but not all of it. You'll see it's coming together nicely. Okay, now we're going to switch off, and I'm going to get my cutting board out, and we're going to knead it on the cutting board because it's pretty sticky dough. So let's get my cutting board out. Okay, got my cutting board, some flour on there, and we're going to scrape it out of here. Like I said, it's a pretty sticky dough. See if I can get all of it out of here. Don't want to waste any of it. Get some flour on my hands. I might end up using my scraper first. Sprinkle some flour over it. Okay, let's do it like this. I love these scrapers. Mine's a little bit different. It's not plastic, it's metal, but they do make metal ones too. Get some of this going here. Okay, now go. You don't have to knead it too much. Just enough so it doesn't stick to your hands too much. And I've already got my pan ready. I'm using one of the sun oven pans, and I'll show you that here in a second. Flour on there. Okay. That looks pretty good. All right, let's get our pan. I'm using the dark pan, especially in the sun oven. You want to use a dark pan if you can, because if you use something light, it's going to reflect the heat off, and you don't want that. You want the heat to be, you know, straight on. So, and I've sprayed it really well with my Baker's Joy, but you could use any kind of, you know, non-stick stuff that you want. Okay, we're just going to plop it in there. Get this out of the way. There we go. I'm not sure how much it'll rise, but okay, now I'm going to rinse my hands off, and we're going to do a cross cut in the top of the bread. Okay, let's put our X in the top. I guess down about 1/4 inch. There we go. That looks good. Okay, we're going to take it out to the sun oven and get it going. Okay, I'm out here with my sun oven. It's about almost 350 degrees. And so it's climbing up. I had to readjust it so the sun is showing through the little hole right there. If you can see it, let's see. That little hole right there. See how the ring, let me get my head out of the way. Shoot. Not very good at this part. Okay, there, see there how there's a ring around that? That's the sun shining through there. That's what makes your heat. So we're gonna open this up. I can do this one-handed. And it's hot, the glass is hot. And you're gonna lose some heat in the beginning putting this in here, but I'm gonna set my bread in here. There we go, just like that. And put the lid back down. And lock it up. Okay, let's get this one here. There we go. Okay, we're gonna let it rise. And because the recipe calls to be 425 degrees in your regular oven. And this one will actually go to 500. So we're just gonna let it go. And it says 25 to 30 minutes in your regular oven, but it's gonna be different out here. So once it's golden brown, then I'll know it's finished, but then I'll let you know exactly how long it took. But I will see you soon. Okay, just a quick check. It's rising up. It's looking beautiful. So we'll see how much longer it takes, but it's still at almost 350. So, but it's only been a few minutes. So, but it's rising up. Okay, while the Irish soda bread is baking in the sun oven, I wanted to show you. Ed and I ordered some food for our storage from 4 Patriots, and we've got it's got different stuff in each container, but I wanted to try this. It's Aztec chili with mango. I don't know if you can, if it's reading backwards to you or not, but Aztec chili with mango, and I thought this would be good to make. And once the bread is done, and go ahead and utilize my oven again, my sun oven, and cook it in the sun oven, because it doesn't take long. According, and cooking on the stove, 20 to 25 minutes. But what I'll do is open a pouch, remove your oxygen absorber. So let's do that. We're going to use our other bowl from the sun oven. I'm going to put you up just a little. There we go. Okay. So let's open it up. It's got a zip, or you just tear, where the perforation is. It smells good. Let's see, 180 calories, 8 1/3 cup servings. So not bad. So we're just going to dump it in here, and you take out the oxygen absorber, because you don't want to eat that. Get all the, just like that. Okay, let's take our spatula here and mix it up. like that. Smells wonderful. This will go great with the bread. Okay, now it says to add 3/4 cups of water to boil. So I'm going to do that, and I'll bring you back and we'll add it to this when I get ready to put it in the sun oven, because that way it'll be hot and when the bread's done. Oh, I might have did something wrong. Well, it'll be more water than that. But I'll bring you back when I get ready to do that. Okay, now we're going to make this Aztec chili with mango. And when I was reading it before, it says bring 3/4 cups of water to a boil and add 1/3 cup of the mix. But that's for one serving. We're going to do the whole package. So I measured it out, and it's 5 cups of water that we're going to add to this. And I was going to heat it beforehand, but you know what? I'm just going to try it in the sun oven. And if I have to finish it in the house, I will. But hopefully, I won't have to do that. So there's 5 cups of water. And we're going to stir it really well. Get all the seasonings. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. You know, and Ed and I are both very, you know, concerned about our what's going on in our government. And, you know, it's better to be safe than sorry, having food put back. And I love this sun oven because I can be able to cook. If something happens and we have no electricity, you know, because of a storm or whatever, or however many days, you know, that we don't have it, at least I'll be able to cook with the sun. As long as I have even partial sun, it will take longer, but you'll still be able to cook outside in an emergency situation. And but yeah, we're definitely preppers, I guess you could say, because we've been putting food back and water and emergency stuff like that. So, oh my gosh, this smells so good. Okay, so we're going to take this out to the sun oven, and I will bring you to it once I have it in there, because I can't carry my phone and this full of liquid too. So I'll be back. Okay, here's the Aztec mango chili. I just put it in here. The recipe on the bag says 20 to 25 minutes, but it's going to take longer out here. So, but I can't wait to see how it turns out. So I will bring you back when it's all finished. Okay, here we go. The Aztec, excuse me, chili with mango is finished. Oh my gosh, it smells so good out here. So it's all finished. So we're going to take it inside, and I'll be right back. Okay, here's the 4 Patriots Aztec chili with mango that I cooked in the sun oven to go. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So good. Kind of getting, the beans are all done. So I'm just gonna, it's really, really hot. I'm just gonna take a taste just to let you know what it tastes like. Some of those brown beans on the top. And this is without the lid, so it cooked. It took about 1 hour and 10 minutes, so a lot longer than on the stove, but it's really, really good. The beans are tender. Ooh, it's spicy too. Very, very good. I definitely wanted to try this, and I'm happy I did. But this is the full bag. This is not this is for 8 people supposedly. Okay, so, but very, very good. I'm gonna leave the lid on so it stays warm. And then this is the bread. Didn't get as high as I thought it might, but it might be that my baking soda is not as strong as it was. I mean, I just need new baking soda, but it smells wonderful and it's gonna taste just wonderful. So, I hope you enjoyed this sun oven recipe, and I'm going to be doing a lot more now that summer's, or you know, it's coming and the sun's staying out and just getting higher in the sky. And but yeah, this turned out delicious. I can't wait to have it for dinner. So maybe some sliced cucumbers for a cooling effect. So I appreciate you watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe and hit that little notification bell so you'll be alerted when I put up another video. Yeah, and so I thank you for watching and have a good day. Bye.